way the world turned what happened to me. It's not exactly what I thought it would be. I got my house on a little piece of land. This is the place I'm gonna take my stand. But I keep living on dreams. One thing I know, that's the way it's gotta be. Am I living the American dream? I keep searching for that dream.
Working on it though. We all work on
Hoping
it.
someday that I will see myself in American dream.
Indeed, Bernadette, indeed. Let's get this show rocking, baby. We got things to discuss around here. Boy, howdy shit. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, that's right, I gotta switch the camera view. Get this ugly bug up here one more time, baby. I'm loving the smell of progress in the air, baby. How y'all doing, baby? It is Thursday, baby. It's time for another Blue Dot family meeting, and I am so glad y'all are here. I'd just be out here talking to myself. Anyway, Dorothy Tyndall was the first one to jump in, followed by Jeanette Miller. Nancy Halverson is here. Jeanette Miller came back again. There you go. She came in twice, baby. Irene Lambert, Penny Hartleman, thank you very much for being here. Brandon Johnson, yo, how you doing? Donald Hamilton's here. Trudy Baxter. Let me see. Penny's here again. Phyllis Harrison. I love the way y'all talk to each other. Corey Barton is here. That just throws me off. Jake Sellers, thank you. Bruce Preston, Jeanette Miller, Carol Lowe. Let me see. Randy Peterson. I smell the Caribbean, buddy. It's getting closer. I know it is. I know you're leaving, brother. Always happy to see you there, brother. Always happy. Let me see. Curtis Wood is here. BW. Nana Lovely. Good evening, Tammy. I'm glad you're here, baby. I hope all is well in your little life. I enjoy it so much. Anyway, KY's here. Dana Michael. Man, everybody here. The whole family's here. Trudy Baxter already said that. Anyway, let me get on down here. Our own Bernadette Pri is here. Thank you very much. Oh, Lord, the chat is all ready. Somebody said hello from Tennessee. Bruce Preston. Anyway, it is Thursday, baby. And boy, howdy shit, ain't it been a productive day today in the news? Holy shit, gets all sorts of stuff. I had fun doing my rant earlier. I really did. It was just subjects that I just thought were entertainment for the masses out here. Donnie Boy got his gag order reinstated, so let's see how long it takes him to violate that shit. And, George Santos thing going on. They're voting today, and then I watched a bunch of them up on the House floor, including him. I listened to his little speech up there. This isn't going well for the Republican Party, and I don't have a whole lot of confidence they're going to be able to get him out. I heard a lot of congressmen standing up there giving me the old hee-haw about, well, we don't want to step into... Anyway, it was a bunch of bullshit. We're going to see what happens tomorrow, though. But right now, baby, we have a full house down here. I am tickled to death. This family grows every time you turn around. And let's get our co-host up here, Bernadette Pri. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Me too.
You're going to have to play my song. You know which one I'm talking about, right?
What, the one Donnie needs to listen to? I mean, Donnie needs to really pay attention because Donnie needs to... I think that's what they was telling him. I think that's what the judge said today. In certain words, shut the fuck up, bitch. That's what Donnie was told today by the appellate court. They threw down his challenge to the gag order. And the judge looked at him and said, "Go piss up a rope. Shut your mouth and stay out of trouble." That's all he has to do.
I needed that.
Miss you, chick. How are you, darling?
I'm okay, John.
Are you? I hope so.
Yeah.
What a day, what a day, what a day.
Yes.
Yeah, what a day.
It is.
Yeah, that little thing that they had up in the debate they had on the floor of the House today.
Oh.
You know, when you got Well, you got Matt Gates standing up
I know,
for
and I
you.
saw him too. Matt Gates is defending
Yeah.
George Santos. Did we
Yeah.
expect anything else out of him?
Oh, see, I
No.
watched the other thing on the committee with the immigration and border crap, and yeah, I
Okay.
wanted to punch people.
Yeah, that's what this does. That's what delving into
Yeah.
this stuff every day makes you want to be a violent person and go slap somebody. Just come here.
Well, you know what my big
slap 'em.
takeaway is
What?
on the whole thing, John? And Bernadette will probably get where I'm coming from. We're reading the Rachel Maddow book, Prequel.
Mhm.
And
I have it.
what I saw today was nothing more than absolute propaganda in a committee. They were
Yes.
every Republican that got up there kept pushing the same phrases that they wanted to emphasize.
It's in the book.
And it was horrible. It was like, really, do you do anything anymore? You just keep doing this propagandizing. That's
Have
it.
they done anything
No.
since they've come in power
No.
in this
No.
session of the Congress? No.
Oh,
They've
they've held
accomplished
shit up.
absolutely nothing.
They've held
Has Joe Biden done anything? Oh yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah.
Even despite the
Even
dysfunction
Oh,
despite.
yeah.
in Congress. But yes, I saw part of that today. I did see all of George Santos. I saw part of Matt Gates. Saw Matt Gates
Yeah.
and a bunch of other Republicans, some in favor of the motion. But the ones I was listening to and were habba, we can't do this. It's setting precedent, and we got to let the courts decide, or the people in New York decide. Or really? And the whole time I'm listening to this, really in the back of my head, I keep thinking of Liz Cheney's new book, Oath
Yes.
and Honor. Oath and Honor. Really? Where is that? Where is that in the Republican Party nowadays?
It has left the Republican Party. It left the Republican Party a long time ago.
It has.
Okay, that ever since the teabaggers.
Let's call them what they are. Maggots.
Yeah,
Teabaggers.
the teabaggers.
When
Well,
the Trumpers
teabaggers
came
have
out from
morphed
underneath
into
the rocks.
maggots. Yes. So
Because that's all who's
Um,
got to be holding on to him. It's just pure the maggots. Just people that
well,
are just...
they are. Mission Chick is right. They are a propaganda machine
Yes.
going on right now, and
Yeah.
that's all they got going for them. I mean, they have been trained to say the same thing over and over.
Yes.
Doesn't matter what committee you're on. They say the same thing over and over again, and that's what makes it work for their maggot base.
Yep. They repeat it enough that it's truth, even when it's not.
Isn't
Well,
that
that's what they've been taught.
If you repeat it enough, the truth becomes a lie overnight.
That's from
Yeah.
their Bible.
But I will give the Democrats credit. As weary as they are, they stand up and they keep pointing out the lies.
Yes, and
Or
that's
asking
what
for
we
the
have
where they
to do.
Isn't
act.
that what we're expected of our congressmen, of our senators?
Yeah.
Yes.
To have a little bit of integrity?
Yes. But it was not fun watching any of that or listening to that. And the more I looked at the news, the worse it got. And then when I got home, I opened up my email. I hadn't looked at it in a while.
Right.
And from Jessica Craven, Chopwood Carry Water, she shared a text that her husband sent her, who is a very good supporter of her.
Right.
And this is something written, I don't know when it was written, but it was written a while back by a Czech statesman, author, poet, playwright, and dissident by the name of Václav Havel. And it's just called Hope. Either we have hope within us or we do not. It is a dimension of the soul and is not essentially dependent on some particular observation of the world. Hope is an orientation of the spirit, an orientation of the heart. It transcends the world that is immediately experienced and is anchored somewhere beyond its horizons. Hope in this deep and powerful sense is not the same as joy that things are going well or willingness to invest in enterprises that are obviously headed for early success, but rather an ability to work for something because it is good. not because it stands a chance to succeed. Hope is definitely not the same thing as optimism. It is not the conviction that something will turn out well, but certainty that something makes sense regardless of how it turns out. It is hope, above all, which gives the strength to live and continually try new things. That gave me hope today.
That is outstanding. That is an
Yeah, we do have
outstanding.
to glean it from wherever we can get hope
Yes.
from, because when we look into this future and it looks as doom and gloom as it is not unhopeful if we get out and participate and do our job.
And
It is
keep
not
speaking about
unhopeful.
it. Point it
You know,
out.
we can save this experiment. We can.
We can. And the hopes in our heart are put forth by the work in our hands. That we have to keep progressing. That's how this our whole the nation was built upon hope. And look how it's turned out, baby. Not perfect. We're working on it, though. We're working on it because there's still hope to flourish. And that's all. You know, I get so
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I read this book once, and it's called The Bibli, and it said hope is faith unseen.
It is. It
Like
is.
that too.
And not all
So-
hopes and dreams come true. But if you don't have that, then the compass doesn't have a direction, baby. You know, and the compass needs that. Needs a center.
Yeah.
That was beautifully written.
That was really nice.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And it should wake up a lot of
and-
people. That don't let that die in us. That we can't. That you know we're facing right now in 24 an election that by any measure right now is going to test all of our resolve. It's going to test our pure patience every day, and probably every day between now and then. With the news, as Bernadette said, it comes out every day that you look at and read and you shake your head. Are you shitting me? Come on, man. This is not the way our country is supposed to be doing its business. You know, the headlines: Trump on enhanced monitoring after financial watchdog reports undisclosed cash transfers. Did you expect anything else out of him? No.
Oh, okay, what is
No.
enhanced monitoring?
Yeah, that's what I'd like to know. Is that like an
Well-
enhanced gag order or what? Yeah.
Well, you did hear what happened, right?
Pray tell what happened.
The very judge, the retired judge that is monitoring the fraud case in New
Yes, found
Um,
a rather large. Go ahead.
York.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, the Trump team wanted to call her as a witness for them,
And
and she has stepped forward and said, "Well, there's this $40 million
oops,
withdrawal from an account.
oops.
You might not want me as a
Are you
witness.
sure you want to bring me on as a witness?"
Oops.
Okay.
Oh, these people! Oh, these people! They
Is
crack
it
me up.
just me, or do they keep shooting themselves in the foot? I think of that, and I'm thinking of
Um,
Hunter Biden going, "Okay, I'll testify in public."
Oh,
And all
my
of a sudden, the
goodness, isn't
Republicans
there
are
a big
backpedaling.
difference? There's a big difference. There's a big difference.
Indeed, indeed.
You know, I hope the man gets what he asked for. I hope she does sit. She's not going to. She's not going to sit and be. You know, the judge in Goron is not going to let her testify on Trump's behalf. I'm pretty sure about that.
Right.
But oh my God, yes,
Go ahead.
they're a hot mess. That whole enterprise, criminal enterprise, is a hot mess.
It is.
And you know,
And
let's just throw anything and everything at the wall and let's see what sticks.
you just keep
and that's what
thinking
they
to
do.
yourself every day that America's going to wake up, the Republicans, the conservatives are going to wake up and go, "Holy shit, did we screw up? We got to fix this." But they're not. Every day they wake up, they're doubling down on the same bullshit. Now we're hearing stories about,
They got a
I don't
plan.
know, Kevin McCarthy has to go hand feed Donnie down there because he's starving because he won't eat. That's a bunch of bullshit. He
I
went
also
down there
heard a
for the
rumor
money.
that Kevin McCarthy is not going to run for office
I don't
again.
think he
might
will.
be
Yes.
stepping
Why?
out pretty soon.
He
Yeah.
said he's going to make his decision pretty soon. Yeah, he don't. Why would you
Yeah.
want to? You know, they already told you we don't want your ass. Donnie done smack you upside the head. And another headline in here I saw earlier was how Trump. Oh, there it is. Trump could have tried to rescue McCarthy. we may now know why he didn't. I don't know. I haven't read that story yet.
Well, he wanted that other asshole in there.
Yeah, you pissed Donnie off. I mean,
Yeah.
you pissed him off, so, he'll slap you. You think they're, the loyalty thing they keep talking about, that's a one-way street with him. You're loyal to him. He doesn't have to be loyal to your ass at all. As minute you turn your back on him, he's going to start bad-mouthing the shit out of you. That's his M.O. It's what he does.
Yeah.
Like anybody is surprised. But I don't know. I think it's wearing thin, baby. I really do. I
Like
am
trying to pet a shark, you know?
I am
Come on.
starting that hope that you were
Hey,
talking about.
Hey, wait a
It's
second.
swelling up in me
Because
more.
I've petted sharks, and they're pretty cool.
Right, but you don't know if you're, going to get your hand snipped.
Oh no, I knew I wasn't going to get bit because if we turn the shark over on its with its belly facing up,
Yeah.
they kind of go docile.
Yes,
Okay.
I've seen
So
that too.
That's the key.
I've seen that too on TV.
Yes, I actually did that.
Did you do that?
Yes, I did.
I'm jealous.
I'm still here, so it
I
worked.
took my
Got all our
dive certification in the Philippines in 1972 with the Navy. And did you have to do a 30-foot ditch in Dawn? Did you have to do that one? That's where you go down 30 feet. Where the water is about 30 feet deep. You go down there, and then you take off all your gear. And the last thing you do is to turn off the air and spit that sucker out of your mouth and go up to the surface.
Yes.
And then
No,
you go
that's
back
okay.
down and put it all back on.
Yes, we did actually have to do that.
That
And not
is
only
the
did we
test.
have to do that, we had to rescue our partner just in case.
Oh, yes,
something
yes,
happened.
buddy breathing. I got to get your buddy out of there.
Yeah.
Unless he reaches for the regulator a little too hard, and then I'm sorry, I'm going to have to kill you. Anyway,
Knock that motherfucker out.
knock him out, buddy. He done messed up.
Knock him out.
Anyway, after our walk down childhood memory, so how long do you think he's going to be it before he violates his gag order?
A minute.
A minute.
I give him less than 24
I
hours.
thought he'd already done it. I think he'd already put something out about it, the judge's Trump-hating wife. I don't know,
Yeah,
maybe
well,
I
yeah.
misread it. And he ain't
Yes,
done it yet, but he will.
He's been advertising some web address
The
on
thing is, he
Twitter
could get
that-
away with some of it if he didn't actually use names like, just said the Trump hating wife.
Yeah.
The judge.
The,
Which judge? We don't know.
you come to judge. Hello, John.
Hello, John.
How are you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Well, that
I
makes
just wanted
me.
to say, hey, if this sucker violates the gag order, put his ass in
Put his
jail.
ass in jail. That's what I wanted. I mean, it would be the same one. Same thing if any one of us violated gag order. If any of us were so inclined to be in a case that large, that you would have to be forced to shut your mouth. But none of us are. He is. He's in that position. He has a platform. They told him to shut his mouth. He don't do it, and he keeps running his mouth. Any one of us would be in jail. That's where the next stop would be.
Yep.
But he appealed it. It's all right. It's gone to the appellate court. The appellate court said, go piss up a rope and shut your mouth. And he's not going to do it.
And I believe the D.C. Court of Appeals is going to do the same thing.
Somebody has to. And I'm ready
I
for
wanna see him
somebody.
They've been working.
And it's not
I
just
wanna
a
see him in
vindictive.
one
Of
of
course I want to see his ass in jail, but that's besides the point.
I want to see him in a Hannibal Lecter mask.
Yeah, with one of them
Oh,
balls stuffed
yeah.
in his mouth with a little cage.
And on
he
a
can't
dolly.
bite anybody. You
And
know,
on a dolly.
it's been, I don't know where I heard it. I don't know if I heard it on MSNBC or something else. Talk about some people questioning his mental stability right now. Like, that
Always been
should have been asked
John,
like
John.
7 years ago.
He's a stable genius.
Yes, very
Yeah.
stable genius. We heard him tell us right to his face. And that should have been the first hit right there. Person, woman, man, camera, TV. All of us know the
Yeah.
5 words. We could spit them out tomorrow. It didn't take a... Yeah. Boy, howdy shit. But those are the things he's proud about. If he recited those 5 words today, he would look at the camera like, isn't that amazing? Isn't that all this time later, I can still remember that? No. It's not amazing. You're an idiot.
Mm.
And that's what we have the Republicans, at least the conservatives over there, has deemed acceptable for a president, for a world leader. is Donnie the dumbass. And they're still holding on. That's what kills me. They're still holding on to it. Not one of them have enough balls enough to walk up there and slap him around. Well, Chris Christie, and let's see how far that's getting him.
Yeah.
I was happy to see.
He's taking a long shot bet there.
Yeah. I was happy to see that the Koch brother, or Koch brother, whatever, is putting a lot of money behind Nikki Haley.
Yeah.
Yes,
okay.
they are. They
Can
are
wait
pumping
money
her
on
up.
That's
Nikki.
a
That's
Hey,
finger.
John, you got that stuff?
Yes,
You owe me
Dave.
money, man.
How you doing, Dave?
Pretty good. How you doing, John?
Hanging in there every day, baby. They can't throw me out of this place.
Hey.
I live here.
Hey, John, I got a quick call out.
What?
We have a lovely, lovely Miss Erin T is in the YouTube chat tonight.
Is she? Erin Trombley's in the YouTube chat?
Yes,
She
she is.
she ran and she
Congratulations,
ran and
darling.
she
This
won.
Erin Trombley, the winner of the Moru County town
Yep,
clerk
same
office, that same
That
one,
would be her.
is. We are so
Yep.
proud of you, darling. I want
There
you to
she
know
is.
that.
Fucking
Aaron won.
standing.
Yes, this whole Blue Dot family was behind her. We were rooting for her the whole 9 yards. She did an outstanding. She not only won, baby. Come on now.
She
Yes, did.
landslided
won
it.
by
She kicked
a
ass. She
landslide.
kicked ass. That's what she did. And we are just, and that's the first stepping stone. You have to start somewhere if you're going to become president. You can't just jump up there and be president. Oh well, wait, Donnie did that.
Interview.
Hey,
Interview. Interview.
that is our Erin T. That is our favorite Blue Dot. She went out
Indeed.
there and did the damn thing.
Yes, she got involved
Yes,
in
she
her
did.
community, and look where it took her. And we
Yeah.
are just so so there she is.
We could get her to slide into Discord and maybe
Yeah,
say
come on
hello.
in,
Well, you know,
Erin,
I
come
do
on
have
in.
some things in the iron. Hey, y'all, listen up now. Tonight will be the last night that we're going to broadcast on the current system that we have. Y'all know lately I told you that one of our Blue Dots, Bonita Townsend, out in San Jose, California, stepped up
Yeah.
and helped us big time. And we have, I showed y'all the other day, I still have the box right here, the new computer. Well, the new computer came, the new mixer came, and the new interface thing, jiggy, whatever, Travis, to hook up the microphones and all that stuff.
Right
the
on.
last shipment came in today, so this evening after the show, we're going to start dismantling all of this, and next you see us, we will be on a new, completely new, and I called we called the G-Tech today, our internet service provider, and we wanted to get an upgrade in our speed. Not long ago, all of a sudden our speed went real good. We want that. Whatever that was, we want that. Well, I'm sorry, you can't get that yet. Well, shit, it was right.
Okay.
Anyway,
Okay. In
uh,
due time. In
we-
due time.
we're put on the list for a system upgrade, which my system is very old out here. It was one of the first ones. My hope is to be able to have split screen with guests on air, live, and all that shit, and give our Blue Dot family a little bit more entertainment than just sitting here looking at this ugly mug for an hour and a half. It's you can only do so much with us owls here.
Hey, John,
animals
you know that
make such a
T-shirt you got
difference.
on?
What's that?
John,
Yes,
you know that T-shirt you got on?
yes, that's me.
I got one of those.
Do you?
I got one of those.
Do you?
Yeah.
I dug this out. You know
Yeah.
when I
Are you
usually wear this?
kidding
When
me?
I'm out mowing the grass. That's what. And I took your advice, and I am on a note here for everybody on YouTube. I'm going to apologize right now. If you go watch my YouTube video on there, it's going to have a commercial because Travis put ads back on because Christmas is coming and trying to
Yeah.
generate a little bit more income. So please pardon
Absolutely.
the commercial. I'm sure it's a good one. Well,
And
John?
I would tell you that if you just do something else while the commercial's on, you know how old time TV used to go to the
Yeah.
bathroom.
Go
Time will
get your
get
beverage.
paid, so let it play.
quick time to run into the kitchen and get that donut. That's what I
Yeah,
be doing.
get that cool beer, or, fill the bud and the pipe or whatever.
Piece of pie,
float your boat.
whatever.
Well, there's a question right there. Somebody, and I got to say the name because it's right there. Fuck Donald Trump. That's it. Fuck Donald Trump. That's it. And he said, I want a shirt like that. You can. That's what. You can find this on our T-shirt store. If you go to bluedotintexas.com, you can find a link to the T-shirt store where we sell T-shirts, coffee mugs, and other items. And you can also find a link to download
In
Discord.
the description.
In the description.
Isn't
now.
it in the description?
I think. I can't read.
Well, I do know it's if you go to the Blue Dot in Texas YouTube homepage, you'll find a link,
to
the store.
To the store.
Yes, but there's a store at www.
Where you can find a lot of the T-shirts John wears.
Click on the store link. Absolutely.
I don't know if you can find the fuck
And the squirrel T-shirt is out there, which is really cute.
The squirrel. Everybody who's in the family for a long time knows everything about the squirrel. And we're not just talking about squirrel. There's more than one squirrel in this family that runs around, baby.
There's more than one squirrel.
There is more than one squirrel. Anyway.
John.
Yes.
John.
What?
John.
Dave.
John.
Dave.
I got one for you.
What,
I really do.
What?
Yeah.
What you
The picture with your ass hanging out. That was great.
John, what?
She is freaking awesome.
With my ass hanging out?
I want a picture of her. Huh?
I didn't. What? Who's
I
ass?
do believe there are some.
You know, my donkey.
Jenny, there isn't there.
I need one more hit off of this pipe. I was supposed to say, buddy, you don't want to see my ass. Them days is gone.
We always want to see your ass, okay?
My Jenny, she is the sweetest little thing.
Jenny, okay.
I do. I need to. I think there are some T-shirts with her. I don't know if it's a picture of her or there's an artist, Rose.
I think there's a cartoon of her.
Yeah, I think it's a cartoon.
Yeah, it might be.
Rose
it might be.
Rose
really?
drew the.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, there's a.
That one.
Rose
that
did the
rant that
artwork,
you
and it's
did with
just
her.
really neat, really pretty cute. But
she is so adorable, and I want one like her.
Man, I recommend a miniature donkey. If you have a big dog, you could have a miniature donkey.
Oh, I got a big dog.
Yeah, I got to sit down to get down to head level. Now, not to say she won't bump you on your ass. She's a pretty good sized girl. But she is beautiful animal. She is beautiful. She suffered a lot of harassment out here, and it not so much anymore. Not because people around here have learned you're on camera, baby. Anywhere around my house, you're on camera. So a lot of that has stopped. But during the earlier days of this, not that long ago, she is a ginger snap fiend. Thank you, Erin Trombley. She remembered Jenny's favorite thing is ginger snaps. Indeed, it is. And peppermint, little peppermints.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh my God.
She likes those.
Sugar cubes,
She's a
things
spoiled
like that.
little girl, is what she is, and I like it that way. Let me thank Carol DeBurs, who came in with a $5 donation and said, "In honor of Erin being here tonight." Well, thank you. That's an honor two ways. Two ways. I'm tickled to death she's here. And that does it. It shows you the power of each of us, really. I mean, I never thought I'd be doing what I'm doing right now. Are you shitting me? No, A, I ain't that pretty, and B, I didn't think anybody would give two flips about what I have to say. But I was wrong. And there. Huh? What? Wrong about being pretty? I am pretty, ain't I? Isn't that what you were saying? Is that what you were insinuating? Takes the fifth now. I see how that is.
I don't know who it was.
No, it just, Erin should inspire all of us. Maybe not to run for office, but maybe to make that phone call to your local Democratic headquarters to get involved, because there's people just like Erin that need our help, that need somebody to I don't know, either knock on doors. You don't have to do that. Maybe it's phone calls. Maybe it's just stuffing envelopes. But you'll meet a wider circle of friends and people who are like-minded. And it will indeed enrich your life a little bit if you get involved. And like I say, you don't have to take the grandstand. You don't have to go stand up on the stage. You can just be there, because it takes numbers, baby. It takes numbers, and we have them. We just have to put them all to work. Anyway,
I just donated today again to the young woman who's running against Jack Bergman in our district. Her name is Callie Barr. Yeah, Jackass Bergman.
Jackass Bergman. And what's her name?
Yeah. Her name is Callie Barr, and she is amazing, John.
Is she?
She married her high school sweetheart. She was, top of her class in high school. He went into the service, and was it Iraq that he went to? I don't want to. I might get it wrong,
Right.
But he came back with some injuries, and at the time they were also starting a family, and she just didn't feel like he was getting the help he needed from the VA. She
Right.
became an advocate for him. She also herself had gone back to school to be a teacher, but when she ran into these issues trying to get him help with the VA, she decided to go back to school and become a lawyer. And in the meantime, she's still raising a family and trying to do what she needed to do for her husband.
Right.
And now she is taking that to the street. She wants to help everybody. And I just think she's amazing.
Outstanding. Sounds like she's got an absolutely amazing story.
Mitch,
Yeah.
Mitch, do you have you heard of Zoe Harrison?
No.
Really? Oh my gosh, she's a huge advocate for disabled people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's a little. She's
Thank
like
goodness for
huge
people
right now.
like that. You know,
Yeah.
Oh,
in a perfect world, there would not be a need for it, because the services that should be available to them would be there automatically. We could make that a better system. But there's far too many that are entitled to benefits, but just never don't know how to do it. Don't have access. Don't have a phone. Don't have an address. Don't have nothing. They're on the street. How do you do that?
Well, when
John?
you're in pain and hurting, you just can't. You just
No.
can't do that.
No. And believe me, when you come back from country, baby, it's whether your wounds are visible or not, they're there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, anybody comes back from country, you're coming home with a mind full of shit, and you're going to deal with that the rest of your life. And there's
John?
yes.
I want to shout out Erin. She said, not only is she her town clerk,
Yeah.
she is the town Democratic chair, committee chair, and she said, your local Dems need you, so y'all get out and participate. Call your local Democratic office and get involved.
That was
Get
for Eric.
involved.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's what it takes. That's what all of it takes.
And you'll
Yeah.
find a lot of them this time of the year are doing little like holiday get-togethers too.
Yes.
It's perfect time to get involved and meet
Yes, they will.
Yeah.
They will be taking their holiday break here soon, and so they'll be back in their districts, and it's a great time to get involved. Get to know your representatives and all of that, and give them a hand out. Get involved.
The Padre Island Democrats here in Corpus Christi are a group of Democrats out on Padre Island. And if you know anything about Padre Island, yeah, it's a nice place to live. And you're right there. It's an island right off the coast here. It's beautiful and everything. And the Democratic group out there, you know where they meet? Weather permitting. They meet on the beach. That's right.
Right.
They pull down to the beach. They pull out their
Oh,
lawn
yeah.
chairs. They get together and have a meeting right there. They will, not all the time. Of course, they have other venues they use, and they're not always on the beach. But yeah, I just thought that was always a neat thing that they do. It's a more relaxed atmosphere. Just drive up.
Ours sometimes meets at the local brewery.
Well, there you go.
Hey,
How could that go wrong? Come on down. Yeah, well, you know,
You get some work done over a few beers, right?
yes, you
Sure.
can. You get a few ideas passed around too. But that's
Okay.
the way the system really. We should take advantage of that because you
Absolutely.
know now, especially nowadays, uh, there are so many social issues in our face right now that it's either we're going to step up now or we're going to have some dark changes in our future. And I don't want to see that.
Mm.
I don't think it's coming. As a matter of fact, with the beginning of the day, today's show and all that thing about hope, hell no, I'm feeling pretty good. Because I do. I see the destruction of him. Just how many of these assholes are going to hold on to him, I don't know. And to what degree are they willing to do things in his name? Those are the questions that run through my
Assume
head.
that they're willing to go all in,
Yes.
John.
They are. That's scary, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah. Because that kind of
Let
shit
them.
foments that same stuff we saw up in Vermont, where three guys are just walking down the street and end up getting shot because
Yes.
of what they were wearing, the language they used.
And this is America. We're supposed to be the melting pot of
We're
the
supposed
world.
to be better than that.
You know, we're supposed to have our arms open to everyone.
Yeah, isn't that what we were all raised on? Give us your poor huddled masses. That this was a place that anybody from around the world could come and become an American citizen here. Just abide by our laws and all that stuff, and here you go, baby. You're a citizen. Can't do that everywhere else. And if you can in the few places you can, it's not that easy, baby. So yeah, this was the great melting pot of the world that created this nation that has fought so hard and long. But relatively speaking, we're still young.
I don't think we can still claim that distinction simply because the world is melting everywhere. I mean, people are migrating in all directions everywhere.
They are, but we are still a big draw. You know.
Oh yeah.
You know the I don't know. You know, just like we're saying, things have changed in our nation, and they changed drastically. I mean, gradually over years since Ronald Reagan, but all of a sudden Donnie came along, and it was like somebody threw down a freaking hammer and broke everything. And this country is still trying to piece it all back together, to become a nation of one again, to become how do you put it? You know,
It's a nation of lies and conspiracies. I mean,
Right now it is.
Hello,
and,
James.
And, you know, that's why
Thank
we
you,
got to
brother.
dispel that crap.
Yes.
You know, there's a lot of that going on. So you need to be careful about where you're getting your news from and what you're watching and letting into your brain.
If somebody else wants to be hateful, let them be hateful.
Yeah,
let them do whatever
you
they
don't have to
want.
be a part of that.
We control every one of my neighbors hate my ass. Hate my ass. I don't hate them. Well, butt boy. I always got a caveat about butt boy.
All right.
He's an exception to the rule. There's always one. But I don't hate anybody up on my street. I still wave to everybody up and down my street. I don't give a shit if they wave back. That's my decision, not theirs. That's something I can't take away.
Another thing that you need to kind of worry about too is the AI stuff that's being created now. I mean,
man,
it can be overwhelming.
Yeah, it can be. Just if you go down that investigative hole there and start looking at it, yes, it can be very scary because they can make AI can make anything look real. And
well, it's already happening.
That old thing of seeing is believing. Well, maybe not. Hold on to
it don't take much to fool some. It don't take much to fool some of these people. I swear it don't.
No,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm just worried about that group that says you can fool some of the people all the time. That's the ones I'm worried about, and that's the ones that Donnie hung on to, grabbed, shook them out from under their rock, got them up, made them feel like they were important again. No, go back under your rock. Keep your bigotry, your racism, your misogyny, all that bullshit. Take it back under your rock and go crawl away.
Well, Donald Trump actually said that he loves his voters uneducated. And that's what's appealing to him. So he can run his game on them.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Sure. There's a sucker born every minute, and that's his group. That's his target. And let me thank Mary Humphreys, who just came in with a $5 donation. Mary, thank you very much, darling. I appreciate that tremendously, darling. Thank you. Yeah.
What was I just seen something an article on Trump lying social about the next thing he's going to take out is the media, and I think that was just in like the last 2 or 3
He's
days.
already trying to. He's already, he repeats the fake media over and over and over and over.
Yeah, right.
And his little maggots over there eat it up. They're glued
Except
their
they
ass
say-
to the Fox News, and even it's starting to bend a little
He's
tiny
just-
bit.
He specifically said he wanted to take out MSNBC.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh yes, but
Oh.
that's all news stations that disagree with anything that he has to say. Don't get it twisted that it's just MSNBC.
No.
MSNBC is considered
No.
liberal,
Very liberal.
according to
Liberals,
him,
yes.
and so yeah, he's going to call
Anybody.
them out by name. But
Anybody.
don't think that they have an loyalty oath that they want people to take starting day one. And if you're in the
But-
federal government, you work in the federal government. If you don't pledge your loyalty to Trump
Loyalty to him.
instead of the Constitution,
Yeah.
your job is gone.
How
You know,
many?
the thing,
All power
I
is
understand
vested in
something.
the
This-
executive branch.
And this Project 2025 thing, this is not just for Trump. This is for Nikki
This-
Haley if she
This
gets
is
in.
for everybody.
for
This is their future for
Any
America.
Republican that they want to put in the office, they're going to run this game book. And they've been working. I mean, I heard somebody say, oh, this was Project 2016, 2020, and now it's 2024.
I think they just took the
2025.
Russian handbook,
Yeah,
came
it's
over
supposed
here
to
and
be
made the whole damn
2029
thing
the
over
next
here.
one.
They've been working on this for a long time. So, Trump never, in 2016, he never thought that he was going to win.
The sad thing is they're not trying to hide it
Yeah.
anymore. It's a
No,
plan.
they're not.
And they still can't win.
Oh,
They're just
John,
putting out
you-
billboards
let's
now.
don't think they
John-
can't. They could.
you nailed it though. They want this to be another fucking Russia.
Yes,
That's what they want
it
America
is.
to be.
A nation of oligarchs, of rich people who will run the world. That's what he wants here.
Let's not forget when he was standing next to Putin in Helsinki, and he was asked by the press, "Do you believe in what Putin said, or do you believe in your own intelligence agency?"
Yeah.
And he sat up there and said, "Well, Putin said that they didn't do it, and I don't see why he would."
Yeah, I don't see why.
No,
why
he-
he could. Yeah.
Yeah.
He
One of
stood.
the
He
things
stood
we-
right next to him on the world stage and kissed
Yes, he
Putin's
did.
ass. Is what
Yeah,
he
he
did.
did.
When you look at
And
that
that little fucker sat there with a smirk on his face because he knew what he said.
As far as
How-
Donald Trump is
how
concerned, this
can we-
nation is for sale, baby. To the highest bidder, he would sell us out in a heart to anybody who's going to put money in his pocket.
He's already given away top secret information.
I rest my case.
Given
Okay.
it away.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
Just real quick question.
All right.
How do you get the Trumpers that go to ABC stores to see EFG, HIJ, and Elemental P? I mean,
You lost me. I'm right in the middle of
Um,
the alphabet. Where's the rest of it? You stole it.
the ABC store because they don't know how to spell liquor.
Oh. I didn't. Going down to the pop shop. It's Hello, Bear.
In Hawaii they actually have stores called ABC. So
Do they?
No, they
down
have
here
them
it's
in
just
the
called liquor
South.
store.
They have them in the South. They're in like all over Georgia and North Carolina.
We have 100,000 people who don't vote. Let's go get them.
Those are the
instead.
people that really
Well,
need to
I
be motivated.
understand that.
Those that are either disillusioned or disheartened or whatever.
Yes.
Or just not paying attention. So if
Yeah.
you
Well,
got a
if you
cousin
think
like that
about-
or something, drop a hint. Get involved. We need you.
If you could actually talk to the ABC people and actually try to let them learn EFG, it might help things.
If they could
These
just get
Republicans
past the
that
ABC
have-
part.
Yeah,
These
right.
Republicans
Then they done popped the cork, but it's too late.
Try get them out of the store first. That's all I can tell you is get them out of the store first.
then maybe the rest of it will come through.
That might help. Just saying.
Sit down and have a drink with them. They'll understand.
Just show 'em-
Yeah,
actually,
not
if you
all
just
of us
show 'em the
are into
drink-
drinking though, you know. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
good with frying my
Yeah,
brain like that.
show them how the
I've
government
had
works
one
and
lately
their
just because my
alcohol.
son is practicing his technique making margaritas, frozen one. So I had one just the other night.
Okay.
It tasted rather good too. I told him he might need to practice some more. It ain't perfect.
No.
Keep trying.
I'm not. I'm not into hooch. That's all I can say. Okay.
I very seldom touch anything except my beer, and a margarita every once in a while would be great. But
What is your preference in your margarita? Like by chance, because you're in Texas.
If he's getting them handed to him, they're never going to be just right. Just keep trying.
that's right. That's right.
No,
That's the
I
whole
mean-
key there, buddy. You've almost got it. Go
With
back and try one
almost-
more time.
Almost had it that time.
Almost.
With or without the worm.
Hey, let me thank Jackie. Jackie just came in with a $5 donation, and I think the chat said something about a hippo dancing around. So, Jackie, thank you very much. I appreciate every donation that is given to this family. So much. Thank you. Yeah. Look at y'all. Just get all quiet and shit.
You know, when you look at the Project 2025 page and you look at the 80 plus partners that they have lined up, you know, all that is just a bunch of people lining up to be damn oligarchs.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And he has support for this. They have support for this shit. You know? And they are basing it on the Constitution that says all powers in the executive branch are vested in the President of the United States. That's
Yeah,
what the
but I don't think the
Constitution says.
president can just go out there and rewrite the Constitution, John.
Oh, he's not. They're claiming that the Constitution gives them the right that the president is in control of all of it, not just who is the head of the Department of Justice. You put the Attorney General in there. Oh no,
Well,
wait! I
that's
don't
just
want the
like
Attorney General. That
Colorado.
one. I want Bob over here. Bob really likes me. Get up here, Bob. I'm gonna be AG. Come on, get over there.
I don't think that's what it says.
That's
you
what
know,
that's
you know
what
what?
they are saying.
I know that the FBI and the Department of Justice is under the executive branch,
It is.
but I don't quite think that's what it says. Now he does have the power to appoint the heads of those departments. Yes, he does. But he
You
can't
know
go
what?
in there and
I
say,
think it
run
does.
it this way for King. Fuck Trump. He can't go in there and do that.
I don't think so, but that's what they're claiming, and that's what they're best at. Because if I'm not mistaken, that is the verbiage that all powers of the executive branch are vested in the president.
The House of Representatives still has the power of the purse, and
Yes.
they can defund that shit.
Yes, they have the power of the purse and the legislation. They can make the laws, and they have the power of the purse. They could
You know,
decide to cut off money.
I can't wait
Oh, I
till
know
this
it,
man go to
Bernadette.
jail.
I'm right there with you, baby.
Yeah, I hear you, John.
When I
'cause
looked at
he
this,
is just-
that's where I ran into the brick wall, because that's where they're getting their kernel of truth, the kernel that they want to build their whole American future on, is based on that the president holds all power, and that is no different than what Putin has.
Which one of them is a constitutional scholar? Because I would take Judge Luke's word
I
over
would
their
too.
word
Oh,
any
yes.
day.
That is why there is a debate on this, and that's how come there's such high degree of commentary on it from judges and scholars, is because
By constitutional norms, the president has no power over anything that deals with civil, like markets or anything like that,
Oh, no.
prices or
Oh,
anything
no.
like that.
no, that's
He
the
has
free
no
market, baby.
control
We
over
live in a free market society. Businesses
Yeah,
are
exactly.
out there to
So-
charge you whatever they want to charge you.
Well, and
Up
it's
to you,
these
man.
Not
loose
according to him.
these interpretations that we have to be careful who we vote
That's right.
in when we get a chance to vote in
Right.
judges. Some are not voted, some are selected. So we have to be careful who we vote for, who might be selecting the judges.
That's right.
Well, at
It's-
the same time, have you guys heard about Colorado and
Yes.
how they what was it? Their argument was over it. You're supposed to support the Constitution instead of protect. They're
Yes,
using
said,
words
he
over that.
said he never took the oath to support
You're right.
the Constitution.
That's what he
And
said.
the presidential oath does not say that. However, it does say
I have it written
protect,
down somewhere.
defend, and
To protect
preserve
and defend and preserve the Constitution
the
of the United States.
Constitution. Yes.
So he just
That
pledged,
is
he has taken an
hard.
oath to preserve and protect. But again,
Isn't support and protect the same damn fucking thing? I mean, come on.
No,
goddamn.
no.
Well,
See, because the House and the Congress, House representative and Congress people, and any other federal officer, their oath specifically does say that it does support the Constitution. Okay, he's what's the word? Semantics, using semantics, because the presidential oath is only 35 words and it does not have the word support in it. And so that's why he's out there saying, I never took an oath to support the Constitution. No, the presidential oath does not have the word support in it. No, it doesn't.
That's the case for his defense, though.
there is no defense for this shit. There is none.
And so
I know
that's
it.
he's saying that the 14th Amendment, Section 3, doesn't apply to him. Well, if
that's
you
what
read
that's
the
all about.
14th Amendment, it goes down and it talks about the federal employees and state employees and state executive offices, which would be the same as the governors and things like that, which on the federal level would be the president.
Indeed.
Okay?
Well, this is that case that's coming out of Colorado that's the first to kick him off the ballot.
Yeah, the
So
judge
that's the only
there
reason why I
said he
brought it up.
engaged in insurrection in her
Yes.
decision.
How can they say that he's guilty of insurrection, but the 14th Amendment don't apply to him?
I don't understand that part. Let me send
that
out a
case
quick
is going
thank you.
through the appeals court.
Yes, it should. And that's what it was designed to do. Jake Sellers came in with a $10 donation and said, I say the hell with the 2025 bullshit. Isn't going to happen here. Too many people like all of us here never fly. Indeed, I don't think so either. But only if we stay active. And Michael K.Y. Johnson, hey K.Y., came in with $2 and said they cherry pick the Constitution like the Bible. Fuck Trump. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. They treat the two documents the exact same way. Well, let's skip over that part over here. But look at what this says right here. The Second Amendment gives me the right to shoot your ass. That's what it says. Go look.
The Declaration is way better document than the freaking Bible.
It
The
is
Bible's
what it is.
just a
What it's.
story like every other book.
You know, what do we, I can't remember right offhand. Somebody else know. I think there's 21 amendments right now. Maybe more. Might be up to less. I don't know. I think there's 21 amendments. An amendment is just what it says. They made an amendment to the Constitution. We added something, or in some cases, took things away. And
they did.
Well, my visual of it is if you imagine a pyramid, and they've used the pyramid for symbols in our
it's on the back of your money.
The president would be kind of at the tippy top of that with the Constitution, and everyone under him would be supporting that underneath.
He looks at it a different way.
Yes.
Oh yes, because he's only going to look at it as in any way that it supports him, and fuck everybody else.
Oh, fuck everybody else. What just happened to mine? Oh shit.
Well, no, that's the thing about it. Now he wants to take that triangle and turn it into a flat line.
Flat earther, yeah.
And that's what happens to countries. They flatline.
Okay.
He wants to hold the Constitution up like he did the Bible on TV, upside down.
Yeah.
I mean, it's that simple. That's how he looks at the Constitution, upside down, just like the Bible, and he knows nothing about either one of them.
Yeah, he holds it up as a prop, as a display.
Totally.
Holy shit! I can't see anything on my screen. My screen just went black.
Just for information, just for informational there are 27 amendments to the Constitution.
27. Thank you,
27.
Bernadette. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And every one of them was fought for.
Yes.
Either to implement something or take something away, and then
And they would love to have another constitutional amendment.
It's a living document. That's why we have amendments. It wasn't perfect, so we had to do some other shit.
There's two ways they can. There's two ways they can amend it too. They can do it through Congress, or if enough states fucking get control, they can do it. Right?
Oh, we're fucked.
Is that if enough states?
It has to go through Congress.
No, there's two ways.
And then it has to be ratified by I want to say like 2/3 or the majority of the states. There's a ratification process that has to go through.
Both of them are the same. 2/3.
Yes.
It takes 2/3.
They have to go through a
you can go either way. You can go
convention by Congress for the purpose of ratifying an amendment, and 2/3 of the states have to adopt it, or else it doesn't get ratified.
Well, I was so excited about daylight saving time.
Oh, don't piss me off.
Get rid of it.
Me too. Me too. I thought that was
never adopted.
Get rid of this normal time. I'd rather go back to daylight savings time and stay there.
Too.
This
Whatever time
dark,
it is, just stay there.
This getting dark at like 5 o'clock in the evening just really sucks. It's messing with my day.
I know.
your
I thought they
day
took
doesn't
care of
end at
that
5
last year,
o'clock.
but evidently it did not happen.
Yeah, I know. Well, I understand that this. I don't know. I'm a little bit confused on it because they said this time we're going to change the clock. We won't have to change it no more. Boy, back up to 5.
I don't know. I was
Can't
very
hear you.
disappointed when my phone said it was changing.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to look around and see what caused that loud noise. Well, shit, my set is falling apart. That's what my problem is. Damn. That's all right. We're going to change all this shit. We're going to change. We're going to change
Gus Kogan has called me out. He says, "Be free. A proposed amendment." Hang on, you guys. A proposed amendment becomes part of the Constitution as soon as it's ratified by 3/4 of the states, or 38 out of 50 states.
It has to be ratified before it becomes. It has to be ratified before it's added.
Okay, 75% of the states. So it's 42 states.
And sometimes that can take a long.
38, Dave.
38. Okay.
38.
So
yeah,
it's a long process.
Yeah, 3/4 of the states, is 38 states, have to ratify the Constitution in order for it to be added to the Constitution, which the next one would be 28.
So how many states do they have? Shit. Sorry.
It's 38 out of the 50 states that have to be ratified.
How many do the Republicans have control over it now? That's what I'm trying to get at.
The Republicans have more. I don't think it's 38, but it is more than half.
It's close. It's close.
It's more than half.
It's more than we feel comfortable with. Okay, who's this?
Well, I'm just while the conversation is going on, I'm cycling through some of our 2 for Blue. All this is going to change come next Sunday. I hope we're going to have a whole new thing here. But I want to just cycle through them so those that are so inclined to help know who to help.
Yeah, this is a small way that we can help the candidates that are running in the different states or for different positions in the House and in the Senate, or maybe it's a governor, or maybe, if you got a local mayor that you want to get elected, you want to
Indeed, if you have a town clerk that you want.
Yeah, we did a town clerk, and
yes.
Look at what happened. She's in the chat tonight.
Oh, I'm going the wrong way.
So, any one of these guys, if you got $2 extra in your little purse or pocket, it's a cup of coffee, it's a bottle of water, it's a couple of packs of gum, a candy bar.
I don't want to pitch in a whole lot. Pitch in a hamburger's worth. Whatever it is.
The Democratic Party does not have the big money behind it. So we are a grassroots elected campaign financing committee.
It's funded more by people than it is by business.
Like us. like
and that's
us
us. And I want to thank Mitch
because
Hutchison,
we care.
who came in with a $20 donation. Mitch, thank you very much, brother. We appreciate it tremendously.
Absolutely.
And
So
and I'm
this
not
is
gonna
how we
lie, the
do it.
donations you make to these candidates, the donations you make here are the same thing. You support me.
Okay, our research committee, Gus Cogan's in YouTube chat said the red states equal 23. Gus, I thought there was more than 25. That was the whole purpose of them doing the fake electors bullshit.
Bernadette,
Yes.
you and Miss Check, did you guys see anything about recent? I seen it in a reel on Facebook, and I'm not quoting this, but they said there was like this small town that like went completely rogue on freaking the MAGA people. Like they voted everybody out.
No.
No, I haven't heard anything about that. But if you get
It
us
was
some
a
information,
small
we'd
town.
love
I
to
mean, it
spread
was a
that.
really small town, and it was like city council, and it was there
They
was
got
a few things.
everybody
I
out,
wish I
huh?
would
Did
have.
it say what state?
It seems like I remember something hearing something about that. I know the
Well,
story you're talking about.
Okay,
I
well,
did hear one story that I did hear was that the Moms for Liberty people
I
down
think I
there in
know what you're talking
Florida,
about.
the founders of them, they have been called out for being sexually involved with another person, and yeah,
Oop.
this person has come out and said, hey, I was involved with these people, and these are the
Oh, there's
people
a
that
few
want to
different
get
stories like that.
on every school board district in the country,
Yeah.
and burn all the books and shut down the libraries.
All of that is
Moms for
grassroots.
Liberty. Come on, you guys.
That's where it starts, down at the neighborhood level, baby. All of it does.
And yet their hypocrisy, screams louder than they do.
Yeah.
I'm
well,
telling you.
the reason why I was saying about this story is because it was a small town with that everybody just kind of rejected the extremism of it.
Yeah,
I mean,
good.
really, it's not a
This
big town
country
or
is
anything.
not going
but
to
it
work
was-
with the extreme on either party.
But that's how all of this starts. It starts on a small level. It starts on a school board, and you rejecting
does.
the extremism
Yeah,
on
It
it.
does.
starts with
That's
that
where it all.
one, that one
Yeah.
mother that has a child that comes home and says, "Mom, do you know what they did at school today?"
Mm-hmm.
And then goes to the school and then realizes the school board's for shit.
Makes you
Mm-hmm.
want to
And
get
then
involved.
gets involved and
Yeah.
talks to the newspapers.
You
and
learn
gets her
things,
face
and next
out
thing
there.
you know, you're woke.
Yep.
Hey,
Well, and
There
more
you
you
Yeah.
talk
go.
to your
Now you
neighbors,
done
and they're going,
learn
"Hey, my
something.
kid's
Something
got
else is.
something too."
Yeah. Hey,
Miss Chick,
let me
You
send
know,
out a
it's
quick thank you to Keith Thompson, Rob Marine, came in with a $5 donation and said, Putin, quote, I will destroy the U.S. and its Constitution. He's leaving it to his internal American sidekick, the Trump. Hello. Yeah. Yeah, that's his boy over here. Tell me it ain't.
Oh yeah.
Tell me
His
that man
pumpkin
would
head.
not kiss Putin's ass in a heartbeat. Given a chance tomorrow, he would give up Ukraine in a heartbeat. That's his.
does
If you get
Calais
him back
County ring a
that's-
bell?
huh?
Calais County, Jeanette Nosowicz said Calais County with a couple question marks. Is that the county you're talking about? That kicked out all the MAGA Republicans.
I think that's it.
Callum
It was
County.
it was a
Good.
really small place, but
Why
It
do you
was
want that
like-
shit in your house? It's
They-
one thing to be a
they cleaned
conservative.
house.
It's another and I understand. I saw a headlight that all the bullshit that we had that we went through in Arizona with the challenge that Kerry Lake and all that did over there. Well, guess what? They're trying to do it in New Mexico now.
Yes.
This, we're 1 year away from the election again. They can't not get over the last one because they're going to push it again. They are going to come in
Trump is in
24
the
and
court
say it's a rigged election.
trying to still litigate 2020. And, the man can't take losing.
No.
And neither can any
No.
of his MAGA buddies,
They
obviously.
cannot
You
accept it.
you lost. Get over it.
Oh, but you cheated. You
Get
cheated
over
up there, cheating all over the place. It's all over
They
the place.
haven't woke up yet.
Everybody can see it. No,
They
everybody
just
looked.
haven't woke up yet.
Yeah, they haven't woke. They're not about to get woke.
Yeah.
They don't
Yeah,
want to
they're
learn
about to get
anything.
their
They know what
asses
they know.
woke and real
Donnie is
fast.
it. You know, Donnie's it.
Yep.
Donnie's the grand poobah, the leader. He must be
Yeah,
installed.
well,
And then when he's
all
done,
the,
maybe Ivanka. Who knows? You know.
most of Donnie's attorneys are going to be sitting on the other
Making
side
attorneys
of the table
get
from him
attorneys.
in all these court
Yep.
cases. Okay.
Yeah, look what's coming up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right up. We're going to get through the season here. We have the holiday season. We're going to get through Christmas and kick everything in the ass. Is what's going
Yep.
to happen.
Yeah,
I'll tell you
And
what.
he's going to fight
2024
like
is
hell
going
to
to be a
delay it.
yeah.
Go ahead,
Keep your
James.
chest waders on you because it's gonna
Yeah, it's going to
shit's
get
about
deep.
to get deep.
It's definitely
Yeah.
going to deep. What's up, James?
Talking about woke, Donald Trump has taught his side how he's woke his side up on how to project and how to lie and lie big with no fucking regrets.
No
He is
embarrassment at all.
woke.
No, nothing. Just stand up, bald face,
Yes.
lie. Trump won the election, and we
Yes,
all know
he
that.
is.
No, somebody slap him. You know?
But they learned that from his ass.
Yes.
They didn't do that before he
They
come
want
in
to
there.
be like him. I want to walk like you, talk like you, all that shit. Just like a freaking song out of a Disney movie. Hey, Jake Sellers just came in with a $5 donation and said, I'm awoke watching, there you go. I'm awoke watching John Brittle and Blue Dot in Texas and family. Gee, we'll wake your ass up if nothing else with that gun right there. We'll get your asses.
Let me tell you a quote
We
I
are,
heard
Jake.
this
Thank you.
morning.
Huh?
Let me tell you a quote I heard this morning
What?
on, I think it was on Lawrence O'Donnell. He said a big lie is a springboard for dictators, and I totally agree with that.
It is.
Oh, 100%.
There's no, I don't think there's a doubt in anybody's mind that has a mind that works. His desire to be just that, a dictator. He wants to be the
Yeah.
Lord and Master of this nation forever. He don't quit.
He's friends with all these damn dictators.
That's his favorite buddies. Kim Jong-un, are you shitting me? Love letters. Putin. Name a dictator, and Donnie's at there. And what did he do with NATO while he was in? He walked around NATO to all the countries trying to kick him in the shin. That famous photograph of Donnie sitting at the table while Angela Merkel's over his ass giving him a piece of shit. His job was to destroy NATO for his buddy Putin. It plays right
Totally.
into everything that man has done. He wants the Trump Towers in Moscow, and he doesn't give a shit how he gets it. I want to thank Ed Beatty Jr. Just came in with a $2 donation and said, "Oh, Kissinger is dead." Yes, 100 years old. 100 years old. See, it's not just the good.
Well, it's about damn time, huh?
Yeah, ain't it?
Yeah, that's what I say.
Some people would say overdue, but you know.
Okay, John.
Yes.
Just Coggins wants to know: are you going to talk about Rep. Perry? I
Rick
don't know
Perry.
this story.
Oh,
Not
yes,
Rep.
I know my governor was. I mean, my ex-governor.
No.
Ex-governor. Ex-governor. He did something. I haven't
No.
seen the story
Not-
yet.
Not that Perry.
Representative Perry.
The Department of Energy guy.
No, I don't think that's the same guy.
Oh, Scott
Guess you're gonna
Perry.
have to-
Scott Perry. He's in Michigan. I mean, Pennsylvania.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, that guy. I
Rick
guess.
Perry is my ex-governor.
Yes, we know about your
yeah,
ex-governor.
my guy.
No, he's talking about the Representative Perry
Scott
in
Perry
Pennsylvania.
in Pennsylvania.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, I did. And my Rolodex is going around and around and just spitting out dust right now. I can't remember what the story
Okay.
was. I did know it was Rick Perry, Scott Perry, in Pennsylvania, who wants to do something.
Oops.
Okay.
Oops. Yeah. I'm bringing up nothing but dust right now. Y'all try to do this shit, stuff all that stuff in your head and try to keep it there. It falls out occasionally. I'm looking at my screen over here and I'm not searching anything. I just can't.
Something about his text.
His texts were detailed
Yes.
about the efforts to overturn Trump's losses in 2020.
Yeah. His discussions with the guy that was going to take over Department of Justice.
Jeffrey Clark.
Jeffrey Clark. There you go. Yes, text messaging back and forth. Yeah, those little text messages came out, and it shows again. Yes, I read that. Oh, I'm trying to remember the quote. I was going to write it down. I don't think I did. No, I didn't. There was a quote that I wanted to do from him. Maybe it was yesterday. No, it was today. Yes, when they wanted to install Jeffrey Clark as Department of Justice as Attorney General.
Yes.
And
In the last 25 minutes of Trump's administration, I remember that.
yes, yeah,
Yes,
that didn't work,
and
did
so
it?
you know,
Thank
no,
God.
it didn't because everybody was going to resign.
Yeah, the
from
whole Department of
from the
Justice,
White
the
House.
whole epilogue,
Yes.
everybody was going to resign if he would have taken over because he had no business taking the Clark.
No,
The
this
only
guy knew
qualification
nothing.
he had
This
was
guy
he
knew
was an
nothing.
ass kisser for Trump. That's it.
He's a loyalist. Yes.
Yes, he is,
exactly.
and that's what they want. That list and that Project
That's all they
2025 that they're asking. If you go look up Project 2025, they're asking people, Joe Blow out there in the streets, sign up. You might become the next Department of Justice. You know, they are having thousands of people put their name in. I am loyal to Trump. I want to serve my country. That's what they're doing right
What does
now.
that sound like, John?
Yeah,
Does it
Hitler.
sound a little bit
Sounds like
like
brown shirts to me.
Shirts?
Yes. Sounds next. What are you gonna do? Next thing, send them out on the street. Yeah, history repeats itself if you don't learn from it. And I swear, keep reading that. I've got to catch up. Probably Bernadette ahead of me. Prelude. That book.
Yes.
That's
Well,
interesting book. Isn't
we
History.
have a book reading group going on Monday nights, and
Really?
in the Discord, and
Really?
yeah, we have a reading of
I didn't know anything about
prequel going on,
Don't mind me.
and yeah,
I got.
yeah.
What am I doing on Monday nights?
Come on in, John. It's on Monday
Oh,
night.
am I invited?
Yeah, sure.
I did not know it
Everybody's
was going
invited.
on. I did
Yeah.
not. See how this
We
family
meet
works?
in-
Oh, don't bite him. He'll just come in here and ruin the shit.
Come in
Hey,
muted.
we put
I
a notice
will.
out in Discord. Anybody in Discord is welcome to come in and listen to the story. You do have to come in muted so you can listen to the story.
Oh, I can do that.
Yeah.
I can do
Okay.
that.
Oh, someone's gonna read to me. Thank you.
No,
Yes.
I have the book. You're probably ahead of me. Where I am,
We're
but
not
I
too
catch
far.
up quick.
Chapter 2. We're on chapter 2 next Monday night.
You know, I have it twice. I have it on audio book, and I have it in the print. Not a book, but on my. Because when I think I explained this when I went to download it the first time, I didn't know I hit the audio book, and I bought the audio book. Shit, I like to read, and I had enough points on my Google Play account or whatever they do for answering surveys. Anyway, so I went back and I bought it in text so I could read. Now I can read and listen at the same time.
Hey, what a
There
what
you
a
go.
concept.
What a concept. But yeah, it looks like an extremely good book. And now all of a sudden, I really do. I want to read Liz Cheney's Oath and Honor, not because I'm a Liz Cheney fan, but she's going to be naming names, and I do have an interest in what she has to say about her fellow conservatives.
I'm becoming more of a Cheney fan day to day.
Day to day, baby.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't vote for her, but
No,
you
I
know,
wouldn't vote for her, but at least she's showing the integrity at her and
She has
Kinzinger both.
integrity.
yep,
Yeah.
she tells the truth.
And right now, more than anybody else.
Just as a side note, next Monday at 6 on Rachel Maddow, Rachel Maddow when she comes on in MSNBC, she is going for the first time to interview Liz Cheney about her book.
Yes.
That'll be great.
I want to watch that. Anything that woman has to say nowadays, I'm all ears.
Yeah.
Because, like we just said, it's not somebody, I don't agree with her politics or her vision for the future of America and all that shit, but at least she is showing the integrity that we expect of them, that we should expect out of all of our lawmakers.
I've always said I can respect an actual conservative, but not a fucking MAGA.
Yeah,
no.
Don't sit here and throw your MAGA sign up in the air and all that shit. You're not saying anything. You want to, like I said, this country is not going to survive by the far right or the far left. This country has always survived by those that have come together in the middle somehow and forged the future for this country. And it's no different
Educated.
now that we have to come together on this shit, or we're just going to let
Yeah,
it
we
slide
do.
out.
And we
can't.
have to get out the vote.
It
And
all
That's the key
it
Yeah,
right
all
it's
there.
depends on the
imperative.
vote, because that's the only time your voice is valid. You can
Yep.
scream. I can sit out here and say all
And
I
if you
want.
don't, if you don't vote, then you can't bitch about nothing.
Oh, you
If you
can.
don't vote, you are guaranteed that your vote will not
Your
count.
voice doesn't mean squat. You don't
Mhm.
vote.
Period.
You know, that's what you're saying. And you're saying that you're not important enough, that your voice isn't important enough, and I guarantee you it is. It is. Ask Aaron Trombley if every vote that voted for her wasn't one that she earned. And boy, was it a blowout. It was a blowout, baby. Aaron tromped all over everybody. But
Don't forget that right now, if you vote third party, you might as well vote for the other party because this is a binary decision.
it is.
It's a binary
Yes, it is.
You know,
decision.
and right now the discussions are about third party candidates coming up. Maybe they'll rise to the top. No, it is a two party system right now. Maybe in the future one day, maybe if one of them breaks free and creates enough of a party. But right now,
I
no.
wish.
And we can. This
I
is not
wish.
the election to. Yes, I do too. I do too. Because we need something else besides just the two we have. But
Exactly.
but if I'm going to take a pick, I can look at each of one of them. I'm easily picking my side. My side is the side that stands for the people, not big money, not big business, but for the people. That most of the things that have been passed in our legislative body for the working man has come from the Democratic side. It hasn't been handed to you by some Republican. You know the reason that tax book's so thick? That's Republicans and some Democrats too. Don't think it ain't. We don't play that game. Little couple pages in that whole tax book is for you. The rest of it, you don't have that kind of money. Sorry. Play some other game. And so we have to stand up for our side. That's all we're asked. That's what this whole show is. That's how come everybody shows up here and talks about everything every day, to try to encourage you and others to be involved in this, to give a shit. Hey, we're entertaining too. We'll get a laugh in here. We'll do all sorts of shit in here. Wait, you ought to go to the Blue Room. Ah, boy, howdy. But yeah, this is how democracy works. And in this day and age, this medium, the internet and shows like this and others, a lot of people get their information there. And they have
Yeah,
choices
because the
there.
news is too afraid to
Yeah.
share it.
Well, the news is the news, and you know, you watch the news, you have an opinion, who you gonna tell it to? Well, you come in here and tell
Exactly.
us. Come in here and tell us. We'll listen, because that's what this is all about. This family that we have here, and I can't tell y'all just how humbling it is. For one thing, our numbers have gone up. The followers that we have on all platforms have gone up. I don't understand why sometimes, except for the fact that we're all in the same boat, baby. You know, I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a scholar. I'm a working man just like most of everybody in this nation. I'm not stupid. I try to educate myself as much as I can. But we have a voice in this shit. Just because I ain't got a fat bank account doesn't mean my voice is any less important than the guy with the bank account. That's the way it's supposed to be. That's the way we have to keep it. Anyway, I digress. Ramble on is what I do.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, John, while
Yes.
you're rambling, why don't you push that credits button?
Is it that? Well,
It
look
is.
at there. It is that time. So we can start running our credits and thanking everybody that participates in keeping this show alive. And we are. I'm looking forward to shut down tonight, and all of this is going to be gone. It's going to be very much more compressed. The new computer, you ought to see the little mixer that Travis got. Yeah, it's a little
Right
thing.
on.
He's got a screen on it too. It's got
Right on.
knobs I can turn, and buttons I can push, and
Uh-oh.
shit.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna have fun with this crap. I'm
Oh,
telling you.
shit.
No red buttons, I
Oh
hope.
shit! I want to thank Alan
No,
Roberts.
no
who
red
did-
buttons.
No red buttons. Well, there is some. As a matter of fact, the whole damn keyboard's red. Whoa, I'm gonna have fun. Alan Roberts just came in with a $5 donation and said, "Guess you won't be able to elect Santos for president." No, I don't think so. But I wouldn't put it past the Republicans to put him up there. He's still better than any. No different than the rest of the people they're putting up with. The big story will be tomorrow. What is going to happen with George Santos? Are you going to expel him or no?
There's a vote. There's a vote on
There's
the
a
floor tomorrow.
That's going to be the Beer and
So
Bud Friday
we'll
story.
see if they have the votes to expel him or not.
If they have the conviction.
The committee, which was evenly split, bipartisan committee,
Yeah.
was adamant about throwing his ass out today. So
And then hopefully that fucking Democrat will go too. What's his damn name? I can't even fucking remember.
Oh,
right now.
the senator from New Jersey.
Meechin, something like that.
well,
Starts-
Menendez?
that's in the Senate.
Menendez,
Menendez.
yeah.
Menendez.
That-
Yeah,
that-
and
that-
he's
yeah.
in the Senate,
And he's
and
not.
he should resign.
He should,
he
but
should.
he's not.
He should, but he won't.
Prove I'm a crook.
You know?
Prove I'm a crook. Take me to court. Prove I'm a crook. And that's the ammunition George Santos is trying to use. Well, I'm not convicted.
Yeah,
of
but
anything.
you know,
Kick
Well,
it
I'm
in.
not convicted. I'm just accused.
Yeah.
George
What?
Santos. Well, both of them have been indicted. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has anybody heard
Okay.
anything about George?
George is going to be voted on tomorrow. They're going to
Yeah.
have
Damn.
a vote in Congress on this.
Friday?
Yes, on Friday, on Beer and Bud Friday, the big news will probably be what happened to George Santos. Tune in as the world turns. Yeah, that's what's going to be the big story tomorrow, probably.
And
Yeah,
then wait
he's
for the
flush.
story tomorrow.
Unless Donnie.
Then he's gonna go on a big tell-all after that.
Oh,
too.
I
Absolutely.
I
Let's hope
encourage
he
him to
does.
write a
No
book.
one will read it.
Look, he could
He-
make
he
a lot of
will-
money on a book. I'm just saying, write the book.
I don't think anyone would buy it.
Oh, baby, all the news organizations soak it up. Let him come out slinging mud any way he wants. If he's got any kind of proof of anything, I want to see it. Shit, yeah. Write a book, George.
Well, I'd
Go
like
ahead.
to
I
see
ain't
if he
buying
has
it, but
proof,
the news
but
will cover it
I
like
think
shit.
he's just like Trump.
Let me thank Keith Thompson. That Marine came back with another $2 and said, the KGB and Trump Republicans, not much difference there. It's true. It's true. They've turned their back on America. They want to be just good comrades. You know, drink your vodka. That's all. That's what Donald Trump wants you to do. Just drink your vodka.
Oops.
Well, Nana Lovely, Tammy Ames came in with a $2 donation, and it said, "Indeed, dear, it's a wonderful world." My favorite song. To remind me, it is. It is. It is what we make it. So yeah, I want a wonderful world. I want that vision, that hope. That's the hope that we keep in our heart so much. To have that. Around the world, too. Go figure that shit. We got blue dots all
Well,
around the world. We concentrate on the States here, but Jesus, we got to worry
but
about everybody.
There's actually something that you can do to make your hope become a reality.
What could you
And that-
do?
You could go get yourself informed
Yeah.
and make an informed vote. And take somebody with you.
And take somebody with you. Sort of like that
Absolutely.
smile thing.
It's better in pairs, you
Yeah.
know?
Take a friend. And make them bring a friend. Get the whole damn community. That's what it is. What great news,
Absolutely.
Bill Jones. Bill Jones, good, great news. What happened?
Bill Joins came in and he said he had a successful blowout of getting a whole lot of people registered.
There you go.
Because that's what Bill
See,
Joins
that there's another
And he
person
is
we could, just
really
like
good at
Aaron
it.
Trombley.
absolutely.
Bill
Such
Jones
an
is out there all
inspiration.
the time doing the work, trying to register people, going to different places, talking to people, getting them involved.
Yep,
people
he's
like
out there
Bill-
registering people all the time. In his community, this man goes all over the country doing this stuff.
He
He's
does.
incredible.
He does.
He's
He's a
incredible.
great motivational speaker.
And untiring, you know. And it's got a great voice too.
He does.
He does.
He does. He's got a radio voice.
He does.
A lot better than mine. Let me thank Trudy Baxter, who came in with a $5 donation and said, what does Donald Trump's favorite clothing? Russian ties. Get it? Russian ties? Ties to Russia? Yeah, that's pretty good, Trudy. That's pretty good.
That went over my head for a second.
I had the opportunity to read it and then go, ties. Oh, ties. Oh, ties. Yes, he's got ties to Russia. He'd crawl up Pootie's butt if he could get a chance. Hand Ukraine over on a platter. Indeed.
Well, you can buy a
Linda,
Trump
I didn't
anal
see your
plug,
hand up,
right?
baby. Huh?
You
What?
can buy an anal Trump plug, can't you?
Ooh, just a
Oh my
family
God.
show.
Yeah.
That's nasty.
That's
That's nasty, dude.
Yeah, let's not even go there.
I get enough pleasure just sticking this stick up Donnie's butt every time I hit that cone. Every
The
time I
gag
hit it,
order.
I have to put it back where it goes, and it goes right there up Donnie's butt. Because he's bent
Sorry, it
over
was
here
a
with
little
his
dark,
pants,
but
No,
You
that's
should
all right.
show everybody, John, because they can't see it.
That's right. Here it is. It's
A Trump butt plug. That would taint my shit.
you haven't seen it. Every time I hit that gong, I have to pull this out of Donnie's ass, hit the gong, and then I get the great pleasure of sticking it right back in his ass. And
I love
for some
that.
reason, I get great pleasure out of that. That's my Donnie on his.
Oh my God.
You didn't know that?
That's hilarious.
Y'all wouldn't believe the shit I got.
I've never seen
I
that.
swear I should catalog all of this stuff. It's everything. You know what's in this box? I have a meteorite in this box. A meteorite. I keep it right here. I have so much that people have sent me over the years. It is. It's.
you're like the guy that wants to shove a pineapple up Hitler's ass.
I'd do it. Shove them one at a time. Jake Sellers came in with a $5 donation and said, I want to say hi to Dave and all of the rest of the Blue Dot family. Well, Jake, thank you, brother. And here, look at her. Get the
Hey, Jake.
stick right back
Yeah,
up his
Jake.
ass. See? So the more
Hey, I
y'all
was
donate,
just
the
saying,
more
I
I
was
get to
trying to
stick that
donate
dick in it.
something over on the. I was trying to donate on the YouTube page here and write a little something, but it says
I want to thank
edit
everybody.
and try again later.
The
Yeah, I had the same problem, Adam.
really,
Huh.
because
Yeah.
for those that you don't know, after the last live show, I was chastised by the Blue Dot family. I have been known to go on other people's show and raise funds for them, and I'm not too bad at it. I don't do that here.
No.
I don't ask for donations. You all know every donation that is given to this family is appreciated. It goes to keeping my ass alive, paying the bills, and we're going to upgrade. We're going to get new computer going here. We're going to get faster internet
New
service,
eyeballs.
so I can bring somebody else's face onto this screen, because that guy's getting old up there. He's just, what changes? The length of the beard, and it's just by increments small. You can't anyway. I want to make changes.
Yeah,
I
I
want
was
to bring
just
more
saying
to this family.
You
I
just
was
gotta bring
trying-
Penny in.
I was
You gotta
trying to
start at
donate,
Johnny.
but
Somebody
it
up here
says
is saying it won't process a payment or something.
Yeah.
How are you trying to do it?
on YouTube. I hit the dollar thing. I've done it before,
Right.
and it said message not sent. Try to edit, and it wouldn't let me do it.
I am going to put out just so everybody knows.
Sometimes if you're trying to type a message in, it might be the language or what you're saying
No,
that
I
it
didn't-
will not send. Okay, hang on.
Oh,
And you only
Had a little
only
trouble
have
on
so many characters.
yeah, I know that part.
Okay. So, but
Okay,
that-
maybe
that
I'll
is
remove the
something-
word "fuck Trump" and
Yeah,
put
Yes,
"fuck."
it will not let you do that.
FT, just FT.
Yeah,
the
it
message
will
out
not
there.
let you do that. So, you have to be careful of your language. That is a Google or YouTube function, not a John Bertova or
Yeah,
Blue Dot.
yeah,
Oh no,
that's
I
good.
get it.
Okay. Okay.
I don't give a damn
PayPal
how much
don't
John?
fuck Trump all day long.
PayPal doesn't
I
do
would
that.
not mind.
No, that's why you
I
see
am going
FT,
to,
FT, FT.
After being chastised for long enough, I guess, I am going to put a ticker down at the bottom that does have our PayPal and our Venmo
Yay!
tag.
But you can be as foul. You can be as foul as you fucking want to on PayPal.
Okay. Okay. Knock yourself out, baby. Fuck Trump all day long. No, I do have a Venmo
But
account. I have a
if
Cash
you go
App. As
through,
I send my kid
Super
money.
Chat.
Huh?
It said not PayPal if you go through Super Chat. Super Chat will not let you do that. That is a Google,
That is a Google.
YouTube function.
Yeah.
Yes. So
They can Google that.
What we were trying to figure out today is if somebody donates either through PayPal or Venmo, how do we get that notification to ping up
Hey,
there on that?
I have an idea. Maybe we need an alternate word. Maybe we need an alternate word for fuck. Trump.
Trump
what
is
could
the
be our
alternate word for that, isn't it?
But what would be
No,
a
no,
good?
no.
No, I mean
No.
for Google. For Google, what would be a
I
good
know it.
alternate word
No,
for
you
fuck?
gotta say
Code.
just
You're talking about
usually-
speaking code. Okay.
CH.
Code word.
CH.
Code word.
CH, not TRCH. Chomp.
Fickle.
Is Donnie the douche? Would that be? I guess that would fall under.
Somebody come up with something good, and we'll do it.
Chomp. Chomp.
Usually people just type in capital F, capital T, and everybody knows what that means.
That gets the message across, and they
FT.
don't know squat. So yeah, there you go. FT is always the code words for. Or you know, if you want to continue on, some of us could FT, FA. I know who FA is. You know, you can get creative.
I don't like abbreviations.
Yeah, let me
What if you
thank,
wrote?
let me
Oh,
thank
man,
Chris
you guys are-
Tinley, who just came in with a $5 donation and said, "Good luck setting up your new computer." Oh, luck is not the word for it, brother. I have a son.
No, I
I'm looking
didn't
at him
say
going,
anything
yeah, good luck
about
with all that. No, he has already
curse
downloaded
words.
the Discord into it. I can go live on there right now. As a matter of fact, OBS, the system I use for broadcasting, has already been installed. And he showed me today, or reminded me, that I can not only use OBS for live shows, I can also use it, because it is a laptop and portable, I could use it to do my rants. And therefore I could edit the rant to make a short so I could put, anyway, it gets technical. And Keith Thompson just came in, that Marine is persistent, with another $2 donation that said, "From Minnesota Blue Dot family to Texas Blue Dot family." Brother,
Nice
thank you
cat.
very much, Keith. Thank you. And see, Banana's going crazy over there. Look at it, all over the place. You can't count all that. You know that.
Hey,
It's a
John.
man that's dedicated. Yeah.
John,
Yes.
I have a challenge.
What?
The new system. Blue Room. Use the new system for the Blue Room.
Oh, it is. Yeah. The Blue Room will be on, everything will be on the new system.
I know it.
Everything.
Can you use
And
the new-
hopefully I will
use-
not be having any more
Can you use it tonight?
glitches. Like I just had a minute ago, where this whole screen over here, which has the chat in it and the donation screen, just went blank a little while ago. Just went dark. Couldn't see nothing.
I understand that. Can you use
was
your
probably
new
me
system
trying to write
tonight
fuck
in the
Trump.
Blue Room?
No,
Add
it's
time, please.
okay. I got some more thank yous. Y'all are being so kind.
They're just not stopping.
David Moore came in with a $5 donation and said, "I'm not made of the green stuff, brother. Who is? But I want to thank the proper person who brought up the Vaclav Havo Hope quote. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I misread that. The Vaclav Havo quote, Hope quote, to restore eyeballs. Indeed, Miss Chick, that was fantastic.
Thank you,
that
Missy
was a
Chick.
very good read. And
You're
thank
Way
you.
to open the show.
It was. And let me see, Allie McCat. I love that
Thank
name.
you.
I love that. And Allie McCat came in with a $5 donation and said, "The Constitution can also be amended through the initiative process by we the people." Well, figure that we have a voice in this shit. Who knew that our voice could have that much power? And it does.
Yeah.
Adam Hewitt, thank you, Adam. You're in the room. Came in with a $5
Yeah, I got it.
donation. There it is. And said March 4th is going to have a new meaning. Can't wait.
Yeah.
Those maggots, boogers in the snot, they slide out. See, interpret that right there. Interpret, say there's a whole bunch of freaking assholes out there. Anyway,
yeah. Hey, yeah, it
my
worked.
job here is to interpret that stuff. Anyway,
I know. I tried. Hey, finally, and now I know.
wait. We got. I don't want to leave anybody. I'm going to get new eyeballs. I can't wait till next month. I'm going to get new
Yeah,
eyeballs.
but-
I just looked over there, and Jake Sellers had his hand up. So before we leave, let's get Jake in here to say hello. Jake,
Okay.
thank you for the donation,
Jake.
brother. We appreciate it.
Thanks. Hey guys. Hey, you just got to say it like it is. Fuck Trump.
Fuck Trump. Fuck that guy. No, we make no bones on this show. I excuse my language just because I'm an old sailor, and it says right there in the Constitution section, down there in 1413, down section B, sailors cuss like shit. So it's our vernacular. It's how we speak. I write
Old
a whole
sailors
lot more
must
eloquent
swear
than I
like
talk.
one.
Because I try to
Oh,
say
come
something,
on.
and eventually something comes out of my mouth that probably
At least you didn't say it was just locker room talk.
Nah, no. Locker room or out, I don't care where I am. It just comes and it flows, baby.
Yeah.
People always wonder how me and my wife got together, because I am very much an extrovert. My wife is the exact opposite of that, and opposites attract. I guess that's what.
Yeah, you got a
Yeah,
little
it should
Paula
have
Abdul in you, or what's going on, John?
Yeah, I got a little romance in me, buddy. You don't think I don't? 46 years, I better have had something going on. Anyway, I'm lucky she put up with me for this long, and that's what I am. So, and I don't forget that any day of my life. Anyway,
You bet.
I guess we ought to wrap it up. I'm sorry. Jake,
One
you
more.
just got here.
I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm thankful you are, brother.
I didn't think I would offend anybody.
You didn't offend anybody around here.
Yeah, you get right
We're
in.
all on the same bandwagon, buddy. I'm turning them all into a bunch of sailors. That's what I'm doing. Let me thank Jolie, who just came in with $5 and said, first time to catch a live. Really enjoyed it. From a blue dot in Indiana. Thank you. Bless your heart, Jolie. I appreciate that.
John?
And welcome to the family. Yes, sir.
Can I say something real quick?
Please do. My
Just
mouth is
Coggins
about broke.
just came in. Just Coggins just came in. He says 8 more hostages have been released,
Outstanding.
and that's what our president is doing.
Totally.
That's what our president is doing.
And hope for more, because it seems to me they keep pushing this ceasefire as long as they can. As long as they can produce hostages, there's hope for another day.
Yes, absolutely.
And the trucks
Absolutely.
are rolling in. They're trying to get those trucks in there with all the fuel,
Yeah.
water, food,
All the
medical
supplies they
supplies,
need.
all the stuff they need.
Yes.
That's
Not
what
enough
needs to
to do,
happen.
but
It needs
it's
to
getting there.
continue.
And as long as
Let's hope
supplies
for
are going in and people are going out, ain't nobody dying, y'all.
that. That's it.
Ain't
Yeah.
If
nobody
we could
dying.
just keep one more day from people dying, it's worth it. Let's do that, and let's hope that the leaders around the
Absolutely.
world are engaged
That's
in
what our
that, to that
president is
end.
doing.
So,
So
but let's hope. Let's hope. That whole thing of hope seems to
Yep.
be a theme tonight, baby. And that's what we do.
all right.
Anyway, I want to thank everybody. Jake, thank you for coming in. Sorry it was so late, brother.
Well, I got here a little bit late. I mean, I've been here. I just was kind of hanging, listening to you guys. So
Well, we
hey,
appreciate
it's
it.
all good.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll come
I
back.
appreciate you.
Thanks, bub. And let me see, Dave.
Yes, sir.
Dave's not
How
here.
can I help you, John?
I appreciate
I've
you
been
coming
trying
in,
to help
Dave.
you all night.
I know it. I appreciate all the help, brother. I need as much as I can get, brother. Everybody knows that. Anyway, thank you for coming in.
Hey, just a quick heads up. Are you have your new computer up and running? The new one?
It's running. It's not hooked up to broadcast yet.
Oh,
We
well,
have
I
to hook it up
understand.
to the
Can you do-
cameras and all that kind of stuff.
I understand that. Can you do the blue room on it?
Oh no, I'll be in the blue room here in just a minute on this system.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
Never mind.
Nothing's upgraded. Are you shitting me? Travis is down
Yeah.
there playing with the whole 9 yards. He's got to set it up,
All right.
download files.
All right, you old fogey. You can't
do
figure it
all-
out
that's
yourself.
me.
I get
No,
it. Yeah.
All I do is see
smoke under
smoke
the table
coming from
any
it, so
day.
I know he's doing his job.
Maybe for Sunday.
Anyway, Dave, thank you for coming.
You're
in,
busting
brother.
my balls, John.
I am. That's my
Busting my
job.
balls.
That's my job. It's what I do. Anyway, Adam,
Yeah.
thank you for coming in,
I
brother. and thank
just-
you for that donation. I appreciate it.
You bet, man. I just woke up. I mean, oh wait, I've been awake for a while.
Oh, are you saying?
Oh,
you're-
I'm
Are you
woke.
saying you're woke? That's one of them liberals for y'all. Woke, they know stuff. See, go around bragging about shit they know. And,
Hey, wait. I just woke up.
yeah, man. Thank you for coming in, bub. I appreciate
All right, you
the shit
bet, man.
out of it.
We'll see you in the room.
All right, we'll be there in just a
All
minute.
right.
Let me see who else we got. John.
Hey,
Hey, thanks for coming in, John. Appreciate it, brother.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Enjoyed it. Come back now, you hear?
Oh,
Anyway.
yeah, we will.
Oh, you will, yeah. Anyway, James,
Hey,
what? Taking care of
just
my
wanna
dog,
say-
are you?
Okay,
good.
she's living out here.
Good.
But I just want to say I love the language on this program, and I think because I'm a pipe fitter, I'm a union pipe fitter, and
I
I
know
think
how you are.
I think that salty ass language is written into her damn constitution. I'm pretty sure it is.
Pretty believe that's what they said. The guy who was writing it down cleaned it up probably a little bit, but I'm sure there was a little bit of something going on
But
there.
anyway,
It's
I love y'all.
I love you back, brother. Take care of yourself, and thank you for being here. And Linda, I know you've been very quiet, dear.
Hello. I just got on here like 10 minutes ago.
I know. I saw you in there. You doing all right, darling?
Yeah, pretty much.
Good.
I just popped in to say hi, so kind of late. So
Anytime
I'll try to
you
pop in on Sunday.
pop in anytime.
I will.
We're always popping
Okay.
here, so it's good timing.
Uh-huh.
All right, baby. Thank you for being here. And let me see, Miss Chick.
Yes, John.
Do you have anybody you want to call out tonight? Anybody share this shit or?
Well, yes.
Oh, yeah?
I also want to remind everybody hope. Either we have hope within us or we do not.
Either we have
And-
hope or we're hopeless.
Yeah.
I can't have that shit.
Yeah, but we did have some people share this shit. Ken B. Robinson from Texas. Juan Barajas from Sonora.
Sonora, outstanding.
Sonora. Yeah.
I know where that is.
Joanne Ricci Slough. I think it's Slough. From Colorado.
Not saying we're great at names here, but we're giving it our best shot.
Right. Sorry,
Thank you.
Joanne. John Schuler from California, William Allen White from Ohio, and John Brown from my own state of Michigan.
Outstanding. Welcome to the family, and thank you for sharing that shit. That's how it gets
Yeah.
spread. Share this shit and it gets farther and farther. Next thing you know, you
And
got
even-
shit spread all over the place.
Yes.
That's the way it works.
Spread it far, spread it wide.
That's right. And Miss Chick, thank you for your input tonight. That poem was that writing was just out knocked it out of the park, baby.
Thank you, John.
I really
And-
appreciate that.
Before I sign out here,
Yeah.
there's some stuff that people can do
What could
besides
people
sharing
do?
that shit.
They could share
Well,
this shit.
They can share the shit. They can subscribe.
They
can follow.
They can follow, subscribe,
Yes.
like.
They can become a Patreon.
They could become a Patreon member. Have your name going right by that list right up there. There's-
And most of all,
they
can vote like their life depends on it.
why should they do that?
Because it does.
It does, baby. It does. Miss Chick, I can't say thank you enough to you.
Oh, yes, you can.
Thank you.
Mushy, mushy. Mushy, mushy.
Mushy, and all that other shit. Anyway, thank you, darling. I love you.
You're welcome.
And Bernie,
Yes, John.
thank you, baby, for being here and for all that you do.
I'm so glad. I'm so happy for the new mixer and the new buttons and
everything.
new
You want to see
irons.
that? I'm going to take a picture and post it up, and I have it up here where everybody can see it of what it's going to
Absolutely.
look like. It's
Yeah.
badass. And again,
Right on.
all made possible by Bonita Townsend out in San Jose, California, who noticed I was
Blessing
having.
of a woman she is. Oh
she
my goodness.
is. Yes.
Yes, she is.
We are working
And
hard.
Benita, if you're listening, when your son comes over, don't forget to call me.
Now call Bernadette. She's our
Yeah.
she's our coordinator for how to get shit done, and that's the thing. Bernie works so hard behind the scenes with a lot of blue dots, and this family is interconnected in a whole lot of ways, not just here in this chat, but with each other, and that warms my heart, baby. Anyway, all that other mushy shit. I love you. Tomorrow is Beer and Bud Friday, so I'll be back with a beer and a bud and an opinion and a George Santos thing. All that kind of stuff. We'll have fun. It'll be great.
Absolutely.
Anyway, until then, as Miss Chick reminds us, keep the hope alive in your heart, baby, because that's where it grows and blossoms the most, is in our hearts. Anyway, I love you all. Thank you for being here, And we will be back here Sunday night for another Blue Dot family meeting. Until then, take care of yourself. Put a smile on your face and give that shit away. Y'all say goodnight to each buddy.
Good night, John.
Good night, everybody.
Yeah.
And we will see y'all later.